Hello guys, welcome back to our third person podcast. It's me, David, with Andrew and Luke.
What's up? We're back again.
Poppin', brother?
Back again.
Episode 2.
Back at it again.
Today we're going to be talking about just more couple of other trending topics like the boxing with Jake Paul and Gibber. We're talking about some voting that's been happening here.
Voting.
And just other things you'll see later on.
I guess stay tuned.
Yeah, just
stay tuned. Yeah.
If you won't click off, you'll know.
And
yeah, off, yeah.
we had a decent amount of views on the first one. Like that's mad.
Yeah, we got some decent amount of feedback.
We didn't even realize.
Yeah,
from friends. The feedback from friends.
I wasn't actually expecting so much feedback and like reaction and views from the first episode.
Yeah, I was hoping for 30. I was hoping for about 30 views like that. I would have been happy with that. Yeah. But it fucking what?
We got over
times
100
4.
views. Go over 120. Go over 100 views. That happened.
I was even telling you,
week.
I only expected 25.
That happened in the first week.
Yeah.
That's kind of mad.
It's not gonna go higher than that, and we're not expecting that in this video.
Yeah.
But
what is she talking about now?
What's going on now, Andrew?
Some.
Hey! Stop shouting!
First topic. What shall we talk about? Choose it there.
I mean, we can start off with the fight. As I said. So
the fight.
The Jake Paul, the AnEsonGib fight. I mean, I assume you all know who Jake Paul is. Who doesn't?
No. He's a bit of a pleb.
He's a bit of a clown. He's a bit of a retard. That's one way to say.
Yeah,
really.
That's funny though.
Well, I'm pretty sure David, you set up for to watch the fight as well. Is that like
I
4
watched
o'clock
the fight.
in the morning?
It was. To be fair, it was a bit of a joke to me, to be honest.
That fight.
Stayed up so late just to watch a couple minutes.
Okay, no, that happens because for instance,
McGregor.
I watched, let's say the McGregor Jose Aldo fight, 13 seconds, 6 o'clock in the morning, just one knockout, one hit, and he's dead.
It literally was.
I wasn't disappointed with it.
It literally was like a fucking B-Tech Conor McGregor fight.
We did it.
I'm actually happy that I didn't actually fucking paid for the fight. Holy shit.
See, at least I did pay for the first YouTuber fight? I think it was either the first. I think it was the Joe Weller one or the Logan Paul one. I can't remember. I paid for one of them.
I paid for I think both Joe Weller and Logan Paul.
I think you told me it was the Paul one. Yeah.
I paid for Logan Paul. Yeah.
I paid for both Logan Paul ones. I think.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the first one, and then the next one. Well, the second one was worth it though, because JJ actually won. So.
Well, it's worth it because the lad you wanted to win won. That's why it was worth it to you.
That's because
I didn't think he was gonna win that.
It still was worth me staying up. I was wanting.
It was a good fight though. Not gonna lie, like fair play to Logan Paul too. Like it wasn't like.
I'm moved past that fight, man.
I mean, it was a while ago. I thought Logan was gonna win, but he didn't.
Yeah. So. No, okay. So the AnEsonGib fight. I wasn't disappointed with it. I wanted Gib to win.
Yeah,
he didn't win.
So did I.
But I wasn't disappointed with it.
I mean, it's kind of sad because Gib didn't actually show off his full potential. Like the fight ended so quick that he didn't really get to show what he's actually capable of.
He's not used to being in the limelight though. I mean, he's never in the media or anything like that.
Yeah. So
and now to be on a main card, co-main event on a professional boxing fight.
Yeah.
Like that.
For the millions.
Jake Paul.
Typical.
Jake Paul won in the first round.
It was the way that Jake Paul won is a bit I understand it. I think the reason he won was because of the 3 knockout rule. And if you know boxing, boxing if you knock someone down 3 times in one round, that's a TKO.
Well, it's not technically. It's up to the ref. Like the ref has
that's the reason Jake Paul won though, because of the 3 knockout round.
But either way, if he would have kept it going, he would have won anyway.
Yeah, I mean
but that's up to the ref, so he probably knew that though.
He didn't want to see this guy getting knocked out.
If Gib did go through the first round to the second round, I mean, I guess Vidal, his coach, would have maybe talked more mental like them, like say do this instead of this. I mean, obviously he would say something like
but I don't think, because like I watch a lot of boxing and a lot of UFC, and I don't think, as good as Vidal is, I don't think he could have even gotten through to Gib at that moment, because Gib would have been so
too much
like
pressure and like
amped up and like hyped. Like you saw him walking out, like the amount of energy he exerted just by the ring walk, like, was mad.
Yeah.
Shouting and everything,
jumping everywhere. Yeah.
I don't know. I
mean, it is what it is. Like, he lost.
Jake deserved to win. He did well.
I mean, I wouldn't say he deserved to win. He was better.
Oh, he did.
He was better.
The better man won.
You just don't like him. You just don't like him.
I don't like him.
But the one thing is, like, the only reason most of us didn't want Jake Paul to win is because that would boost his ego even higher, and his ego's already big enough as it is.
It's always been high, though. Look at him.
And like, now he's just a big of a retard and an idiot. Like.
Legend.
But like you can't. I don't like him personally, but you can't fault him. Like, he did train, he did do well, he did perform. Like,
so did Logan.
Logan did too.
So did Gib. He trained for months.
Yeah, he trained, but he didn't perform
every day for hours. Yeah, that's because. I mean, I guess
you can't say he didn't get the chance to, because he did get the chance to.
I guess Jake Paul already had the experience. I mean, I guess Jake Paul already had the experience to fight in front of these 1,000 people in a ring, on like a big event. And
I'd kick the shit out of Jake Paul.
In the year before that.
Yeah.
But
you want some meat?
Like, at the end of the day, I mean, Jake Paul
let's go fucking organise that. We can all beat the shit out of Jake Paul. 3v1.
Yeah, you could do that,
Yeah, what if he kicked the shit out of That'd be a bit depressing.
But I mean, guess now we're gonna have to wait and see if KSI is gonna fight him.
I don't want him to.
It's most likely.
I'd say KSI would win, yeah, but
KSI will drop him.
Logan.
KSI will drop him.
That's nothing to do with it, Luke.
Yeah, I know, but Logan was bigger.
It's still nothing to do with it.
Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, you can say that all you want, but
like big.
It's literally nothing to do with it.
If he's gonna be bigger, he's probably gonna be slower. It's more mass, more body.
But you don't.
Men that are fast.
You don't, like, it's not all about their size. Like
no,
I'm going by what I've seen, because obviously I do watch a lot of it, and most of the time, like, a lot of the time, the smaller people do end up winning. But I think Jake Paul and JJ are the same.
No, I think
build.
Logan was better.
Yeah, Jake Paul and KSI are both the same.
I don't know. I think Jake Paul would beat Logan Paul.
They're both the same height.
Well, we'll see if it ever happens.
That won't happen.
Or
I know it won't happen, but we'll see.
Have you talking about these fights? Have you seen the Logan Paul and AB?
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
So Luke doesn't know this story, but since he lost the fight, Logan, him and this American football player Antonio Brown, who's a bit of an idiot, like.
Yeah, he's just kind of like
they called each other out and
he's kind of like Jake Paul in a way, just a bit more built.
Yeah, and now they're planning a boxing match. Logan Paul came out with a diss track on him.
Yeah,
it's back to that kind of stuff. Like, obviously YouTubers and that.
Have you seen the diss track?
No, I don't think so.
I seen it.
I did.
This is all petty shit, though. What's
personally,
hype and views.
Personally,
yeah, for 12-year-olds,
it's not bad. The diss track is not bad. The disses are okay. They're not like,
But they're probably more personal to Antonio Brown, because I have no idea who he is. So
yeah, I don't really know much.
This is all entertainment for like 13, 14-year-olds. It's not for us. Like.
Yeah, but it's gonna sell the fight.
Yeah, so. all I know is from the diss track, from Logan Paul's diss track, is that Antonio Brown has some issues with his wife or girlfriend. I think his wife, because he said about some divorce papers and something like that, and he's gonna have issues, and he's gonna be fucking what's it called, getting dropped, and he's gonna lose his career and stuff. That's about it.
Sounds wicked to me, actually.
I don't know. Personally, I don't want YouTubers to fight. Another class of professional fighters now. They're in a professional record, but don't want them to fight. Like, there's no point.
I mean, not really. I mean,
well,
they're only really just doing it for clout and money and stuff like that. That's literally the only reason.
That's exactly it.
At this
like
point,
at the very start, it was good.
At this point, they got it this far that at this point it's not even about, who's better fighting. It's about who's gonna make more money off this.
Yeah, no, I don't think that JJ would get beaten by Jake Paul.
Oh no, he won't.
I don't think that either, but you can't rule out Jake.
All of us from
but that's all about luck.
All of us from like Europe and UK, they all want to see Jake Paul get dropped on the floor and bleed and stuff like that. Purely because we know, purely because none of us like him, because he's such a retard.
The JJ and Jake fight, Vidal Riley, Luke, if you don't know who he is, that's his coach or whatever.
The coach, yeah.
But he's his own boxing record, like he's his own professional boxer, and of like 3-0, I think he is.
Yeah, something like that.
He said that AnEsonGib, this is his last time coaching, and he's going to focus on his own career. So, if there is another fight, I don't. Oh, he's very young. Like he's 20. He's younger than JJ. Like.
Is he? I thought he's like the same age as JJ.
No, he's younger. I think he's 23. JJ's 25.
No, JJ's 26.
26, yeah. Still.
It was the same thing,
yeah. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think we've been on this topic for over 10 minutes now. I think we should move on to the next one. So, David, which topic do you want to do, or I can lead us into it?
It doesn't matter. We can just go to any topics.
I think actually we could talk about the voting, like in general, because I don't really care too much about Irish politics, but the idea of voting
honestly,
is kind of interesting.
I'm not really into politics in general. Like the only thing I know about the whole society in the whole world is that Trump is the president of the United States, and that's about it. It's literally
that's American politics.
But I'm on about like the whole worldwide politicians. That's literally all I know, because I don't actually care about it.
Right.
Yeah, we had that. We had the vote here for the
general elections.
Yeah, it was like the seats in our government. I don't think many foreigners would understand it too easily. It's kind of like Congress or the Parliament,
Yeah, yeah.
So it's each party tries to secure some seats, and we have a few parties here. We have Fianna Fáil. Well, we have a good few.
We've loads.
Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, Labour,
all the
the Green
independents.
Party. Yeah, all the independents. There's so much. Ain too.
I think Maggie Harley was an independent. You know that?
Yeah, I saw the side.
You see that?
Phone number one.
It was on the news and everything.
Yeah, legend. But no, personally, I didn't vote because I have my own opinions on politics and politicians. I don't really trust any politicians, because even ones that I would have very similar views to, I feel like if you vote a politician in, they have a lot of power, so you're putting a lot of trust into this person, and I just don't feel like they can handle that power. I don't think any politician can.
Yeah, I guess that.
If you're given this power, it doesn't affect you if you fuck up the lives.
You use the power.
Now,
just because you have the power doesn't mean you can do whatever you want.
Before we actually talk about this, we're not big politics people. So
like as I said, I literally know fuck all about it.
We don't know enough to comment on it. Well, I don't personally anyway. So
I don't even know who's the president of my own country.
I do.
I would not. Who?
Daniel.
Oh yeah, Daniel. I love Daniel. Daniel O'Donnell.
No, Piotrek. Jeez.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, that's the only Polish name I know, man.
Yeah, but no, the the parties. So Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are considered the right-winged parties.
Yep.
And what did they secure? Like 36 and 38 seats, something like that. Like 30-something seats each.
Yeah.
And
30
out of 160. So they are basically considered the big dogs back. Well, this election was a bit different, but in the past they were the big the heavy hitters, and they were considered the right-wing ones. And a lot of people would consider them the ones that put us into the recession, which I would agree with. And they bailed out the bankers. They're voted for mainly by the older generation. And I don't really blame the older generation, but I think they're using it. I was talking with Andrew about this. I think they're using it as a safety blanket. It's what they know. So they don't really want change.
Yeah, they don't want anything new coming in. They want it as it is.
Yeah, they think it's safe.
They're not open to other parties. They're just
scared of the new. They're just scared of the newer, you know.
Yeah. So then the thing is now Sinn Féin. What did they get? 37 seats. And
Sinn Féin got 37. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's quite a lot of seats, because they only had 42 candidates, I think. So that's a lot. And I thought I didn't vote again. I didn't vote. But if I was to have voted, I would have voted for Sinn Féin. They're considered a left-wing party. I think some people consider them socialists. I don't know. I'm not a socialist. But if I was to have voted, it would have been for them because I feel their views are very important to how Ireland is right now. Because they want to tackle things like big business corporations, which I disagree with. I disagree with corporations, or corporationalism. I'm a capitalist, but not a corporationalist.
If that's even a word. So. Did I talk to you about one of the reasons why Sinn Féin was a bit better in my opinion, about what was it? They had to tick the box of earning more money or less money.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That's an important thing.
Yeah, they wanted to reduce their pay to put it out into the. Well, I can't really explain it.
Basically all of the other politicians wanted to raise their own pay.
Yeah.
I found this fucking tyrannical that the politicians get to choose how much they're paid. They have the choice. That is unbelievable. So they're just going to keep voting up and up and up. Sinn Féin were the only party, as far as I know.
I think there was a couple of independents that voted or ticked the no box on that. But
Sinn Féin is like a whole party. Most of them, as far as I know, I think all of them, or the vast majority, voted to not hire their pay. And politicians are already paid too fucking much.
They're
supposed to be doing it. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing it for the good of their country.
Not for fucking pay. I get they have to be paid because it's a job. They don't need that much. Yeah, I don't know what they're on, but
they're really making more than an average.
Much more than average.
Like they're making way over.
They sit on their bloody arse. Did you see how many of them? The way they get paid, right, to go and go into the Dáil, to check into the Dáil.
Yeah.
Many of these politicians, I read a lot about it, but I don't remember names. But a lot of the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, those people, they basically check into the Dáil, but they don't go to the bloody meetings or whatever it is, conferences, whatever.
Oh, really?
So they go in, they check in, they get their bloody money, they get their fucking thousands of monies, and then they leave. They don't do shit. They get paid. Then they claim the expenses. They claim travel, and it's thousands. They have to go down the bloody street. They have to go down the street and go into this building, and they claim thousands. It's unbelievable. Well, that's a different issue. That's not voting. That's just me getting annoyed about politicians.
Yeah.
What's that? He's still a politician, I'm pretty sure. What's his name? Do you know the guy who owns Wexford Youth? Used to own Wexford Youth.
What's his name? Michael?
No, it's not Michael. He has white hair. Is it Michael?
Yeah, the long-haired lad.
Yeah, what's his last name though?
Oh, shit.
You know, he's a big scruffy lad. He's a big scruffy lad, yeah.
Oh, one sec. I'll have to look it up now.
He's a big scruffy lad anyway. Do you know that he got paid a pay rise just because the Parliament didn't want him in Ireland, so they moved him out of the country into, I think, England or something.
Why?
So
a house paid and everything.
They literally paid him just to move out of the country.
Yeah, to be a bigger member of or a bigger politician or something like that. But they just didn't want to deal with him here.
Yeah, he was a bit of a hassle, but that's a good thing.
They just paid him to fuck off.
His pay rise wasn't a good thing.
They just paid.
I'm pretty sure he got a pay rise. quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he
paid
did.
them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's
And they got him a house.
shit.
Like, he had a house and everything.
So you got what?
I'm pretty sure now. I don't quote me for that.
I'm sure you're probably right. They do that shit a lot. But the thing about Mick Wallace, I don't really know
Wallace.
too much. That's his name.
Fucking
I
one.
looked it up. I forgot to say. I looked it up. Mick Wallace. The thing about him is, I don't really know much of his political opinions, and I think he was a bit of a nutcase at some points. But at least he fought for what he believed in, because he was arrested when he went out. He went onto the Shannon Airport, didn't he? He went out onto the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was protesting. You don't see politicians doing that. You don't see him. Not many.
No.
Maybe some Sinn Féin. I wouldn't say any of the others. Maybe a couple of independents. I don't bloody know. Independence is kind of like a general term, though. You can't. That's not a party.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I just didn't.
Politics politics goes over so many people.
Politics is probably a good way to earn money, but it's just you need to like be able to take the criticism and the hate as well.
Yeah, but look at Leo fucking Varadkar. He's
But
the
I guess
big up Leo Varadkar.
I guess if you make that much money, you won't really give a fuck about.
Wait, is Leo Varadkar? Is that the guy who was on TV? He said about the drugs.
Which one? Oh yeah.
Was it him? Yeah.
That was him. He's the bloody Taoiseach, isn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's
he's a cunt. He's actually a cunt.
David, do you know that story, by the way?
No.
About when he went on TV?
No.
Yeah,
I think it was a debate. There was a debate between him and another person, anyway. And one of the questions were something about like, did you ever take drugs, or did you ever dabble in drugs, or something like that?
Yeah.
And then what the first guy was like, no, never did that. No, never did that. And then this guy just went, when I was like younger, I did a bit, yeah. But it was a longer explanation on it. But
he's honest.
he took a big pause and then just.
He's honest.
It's a madness.
Yeah, Leo was just basically.
Wait, that was on TV.
Huh?
That you said that was on TV.
Yeah, it was on the debate.
Debate, sure.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, no,
What
Leo. One of the reasons why I bloody hate him is his signs. You know, the big posters, vote, blah blah. I made a post of it on Facebook. When you're on your way past the race course, you know the way there's on street lamps and electric poles.
Yeah.
Every single one that you go past, there was like 6 in a row that had Leo Varadkar's face on them, and his signs were the biggest.
Yeah.
So he got his big fucking Indian forehead on these massive things, shadowing everybody, and he had them all over. And he's the only politician, well, today that I've seen anyway, the only politician that still has his up. Everyone else had theirs taken down.
They were getting in trouble. If they don't take them down, they're gonna get fined.
Yeah, but he was also the first. He should have gotten in trouble because his people were putting them up before they were supposed to put them up too.
Yeah, because they have starting dates to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, legally it's considered littering, and he should have gotten shit for that. He should.
I'm gonna put up my own signs.
I actually will myself, and they're not going to stop me.
Subscribe to the Third Person Podcast.
Yeah. Hey, pick up.
Self-advertising. I'll do it. You can't fucking stop me. Put it up on Wexford General. In the bus stop.
Put in every door of the shops.
It's better than the ads there, Luke.
Yeah, true. There's like a fucking ad for FIFA or some shit in there right now. And boohoo.com there was at one point.
Oh, jakers.
Yeah, is there anything else anyone wants to add about politics?
Politics? Not
I
really.
genuinely have no idea.
David's been quiet a lot for
Mate,
this part.
I have no idea what, like, I have nothing to say about this.
That's fair.
I will say one thing now. A lot of people, I think I spoke briefly about this in the last one, but a lot of people are very ignorant to people who do not share their politics. So
yeah, like online people.
Yeah, well, some in person, but it's mostly online. And like communities of people, because like I feel like, well, I'm quite right-winged in a way, but I have liberal leanings. But I would consider myself mostly right-wing, and I accept every kind of person as long as they are a good person. Generally, anyway. Like if they're just an idiot and I don't like him, that's a different thing. It's not my fault that I don't like him. But like some people have stopped being friends with me because they find out a certain political opinion I have.
Yeah.
And that's really ignorant. Like, you can't expect to...
It's not even about the politics. It's about anything, like, anyone, like, say, oh, you like this, but that he doesn't like it, and they just stop being friends with you because of one stupid thing. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's just... It's
ignorant.
It's like, yeah, it's like, so you don't want to be friends just because of this stupid thing. Like, what, like, doesn't make any difference if I...
Yeah, you're like proper weak. Yeah, like you're a weak person.
It doesn't make me a different person just because I like this and you don't.
Yeah, like I'm the same person as I was before. You just now found out something else you didn't
exactly.
know. Mm-hmm. So no, it's like let's say obviously me and you, Andrew, you voted Sinn Féin. I would have voted around Sinn Féin or something. Dylan voted Sinn Féin. Mm-hmm. But let's say Dylan voted Fine Gael and you voted Fianna Fáil. Yeah. I wouldn't stop being friends with you. I would think that you wasted your vote because of my political opinions, but I'm not going to judge you for it. Like, everyone has their own reasons for voting.
They have their own right to vote for whoever they want.
Yeah, like. And it's like you can say, it's ignorant people voting. They're allowed to vote. I don't care. But here's another thing is about Trump. A lot of people, they just on Facebook they're always anti-Trump. I no longer even like Trump. I don't like Trump anymore. But I used to back in like 2016. A lot of his when he was a big talker, right? Said he was going to build a wall. Said he was going to like reform the gun control. He was going to like make it, more free, which I enjoy. I wish we could have it here. He was saying a lot. Yeah, he was saying a lot of shit. Basically, he was saying a lot, and then when he got into office, the wall's not built.
No.
There, all that shit with the guns, he was the trade deals with Saudi Arabia and that. He's shilling out for Israel constantly. I don't like Israel.
The school shootings, he didn't do anything about that.
Okay, real quick, I just have to go to the bathroom, so can you hold it for a minute?
Okay.
Andrew's back from the toilet now. Let's continue.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, what was saying?
Too much. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll fucking take 20 minutes.
Shut up. Let me talk. So Israel. I used to be very supportive of Israel, actually.
Yeah.
When I was younger, when I was like 17, but I kind of changed my mind on that when I educated myself a bit more on it, because I used to be quite authoritarian, but then again, like, I educated myself a bit more, and I was, now I'm older and I live in the real world, like when you're younger, you're very sheltered. So now I'm realizing, well, Israel are kind of cunts. So, the Palestinians, what they do to the Palestinians is not good. I mean, I'm not 100% siding with the Palestinians, but because I have heard a lot of shit about the Palestinians that are saying is, like, I read a quote and I saw this video of these Palestinians that were saying once they get into Israeli villages, they're going to rape and pillage, and that's not good. That's not very good.
Doesn't sound good either.
But however, you hear the same shit that the Israelis are saying about the Palestinians.
I think you talked to me about this as well, personally, like.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. It's both sides aren't great, but the Palestinians are being fucking prejudiced against. Well, what's the word? You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, they deserve their own bloody land now, because now that I looked into it, they only have that land because America basically gave Israel that land. And now America's still shilling out for Israel, giving them billions of dollars every year. It's unbelievable, and Trump is fucking doing that shit. He's like, what is wrong with Republicans? They're sending money off to Israel. Why? Put that money in your education system or some shit. Like, why are you sending money to a foreign country?
Literally, like. Build more homeless shelters.
Yeah, they need that shit in America. Yeah, like, fucking make the rent a bit lower so that poor people can live.
America as a country, they send a shit ton of money to a shitload of countries in Europe, in Asia, and maybe I think even in Africa.
Yeah, a lot of it is for their personal gain, though. It's not like donations or some shit. It's so that they can keep the bloody military bases scattered all over the place. Did
they give anything about the Australia fires?
Oh, I don't think the government did, but they might have done. I'm not going to say.
Well, there was plenty of like celebrities and like.
Oh yeah, that done it, but that's not to do with the government.
That's not the government.
That's just personal.
As a country, like as like U.S. citizens. they,
Yeah, but
they
I don't have a
the
problem
government
with
didn't do
much
shit probably.
Americans. It's the government. Yeah.
Do you know what I just thought about now about that forest fire stuff?
Well,
poor Mr. Beast got $20 million to plant 20 million trees, and they're all already burnt down.
poor fucker.
Right.
Literally.
Well, I think I mentioned that in the last video, that planting trees actually doesn't help because the carbon dioxide is released when they die anyway.
You didn't actually say anything, I don't think.
Well, I mentioned this to someone. But yeah, when you plant the trees, it doesn't actually do much.
It looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, the idea behind it is good.
And the wood that you get from it?
Yeah, you get a lot of wood, that's good. But then you're burning that wood. Or if you're not
using it to like have paper or something.
Yeah, and that creates more carbon as well, though. So there's no winning. Like, there is no winning. So
it's life, innit?
Yeah, there is. That's just the way it is.
It is what it is. Like.
Yeah, that's why I go nuclear.
But at the end of the day, we do need trees anyway. Like, we do need trees.
Yeah, we need trees. So
like,
it's good that we have.
It was good. It was good to plan them a couple millions extra, because some countries need like more.
Yeah, I mean, some places do plant more trees. Like it was either North African or Middle Eastern country planted a lot of trees to prevent more the desert spreading, which they needed to do because the desert was spreading and it was becoming very arid, unlivable. So they needed to plant more trees, and that's good. But yeah, what I'm saying, go nuclear because it's the cleanest and it's actually the least dangerous. So.
Is that up to your opinion now, or?
No, it's scientific fact. Like.
But if it is a scientific fact, why hasn't it been done? Because
of the big businesses behind coal and fuel and oil. Because if we went nuclear, Saudi Arabia would basically not be worth shit.
Yeah, because that's the oil. They're oil, aren't they?
Yeah, they're oil. They work in dollars. They work in dollars for oil. A lot of Russia. Well, Russia could easily do nuclear. America could easily do nuclear. Anyone can do nuclear. But it also depends on the type of nuclear. We want thorium reactors. Because there's different types of nuclear. Thorium is the cleanest, and it does produce waste. Everything produces waste. But no, thorium's the cleanest. It's way cleaner than, anything else is cleaner than carbon. So I think we should all go nuclear. And people say, oh, Chernobyl. They lied about Chernobyl a lot. So
yeah, I didn't watch the documentary on it or anything like that, but
no, that was a complete joke. They lied a lot. I think in it they said something like, "Oh, the explosion would reach Kiev." That's that's a big lie.
It didn't, did it? Like,
no, it was just within Chernobyl.
Yeah,
the reactor.
Just a couple miles radius.
You do see there's still radiation there now. Like,
yeah, but it's really
people
low.
go there
with
it.
It's. I don't even think the radiation is not high enough to kill you anymore at this point.
It is.
No.
If you go low in the ground, it's in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in the ground. Yeah, it is.
One sec.
But then when you think about it, I think a lot of it, like I said, they do lie about it a lot. And that's what I'm saying is big businesses, people involved in oil, people involved in coal, and even people involved in like wind and sea, the hydro plants and stuff that generate the electricity, they would be losing money if people went nuclear, because nuclear is so efficient. You can make so much power. You could like run a country on 1 or 2 nuclear reactors.
Yeah.
So imagine if you put billions of dollars into your oil company, and then nuclear is created. I think it's immoral to not go for nuclear if you're an oil baron, but I think oil barons are immoral anyway.
That's fair.
But no, it's completely. I think it's subjective, but again, that's my opinion. It's my opinion that it's subjective. So, oil is bad. I mean, it's basically the most efficient fuel that we have right now.
It's still
yeah.
So is it like the classic one way of energy?
How do you heat your homes?
Oil.
I use oil.
You use oil?
Yeah.
David?
Yep.
Oil.
Right. I used to have oil, but now what do? We heat our fire up and it'll heat our radiators. It's not oil anymore.
Back boiler,
It's just
is it? Yeah.
no. Yeah, you'd call it back boiler, but it's not actually a back boiler.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Heats the pipes.
It's yeah. It's a lot cheaper than getting oil every couple of weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
You still have to burn the wood, and I'm saying.
Yeah.
People, individuals burning oil and burning wood, that's completely fine because you don't really have a choice.
Mhm.
Unless you want to put fucking thousands into getting a solar panel that barely works.
Thing
I'm
is,
talking about
solar panels would be really handy if you were if you live in like a country that has like majority year sun. It's like in here,
well, you
and like
still get the energy.
In
it's
here,
just not as
in
much.
Ireland or like UK, you get fuck all pretty much. Like,
You still get energy, but
yeah,
the clouds
you
do
would, but like
stop it from being.
you
to its
wouldn't
full
you wouldn't
potential.
get them that much. Like there's people in like America that literally live off like solar panel energy. Like literally they have like an electric car. They just charge it from the solar panel energy. They charge their house like electricity.
The amount of solar panels you'd need.
Yeah, no,
okay,
I know,
listen,
but
listen
like
to this then.
it would be handy though.
No,
Oh,
okay.
what were we gonna
So it was like a week ago. I rewatched a podcast with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, and Elon Musk they built houses or prototype roofs where the whole roof is solar panels, and he said it wouldn't even like it would be great obviously, but it won't be enough energy to like generate the house like fully.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's you just can't get that much energy from the sun. It's just not possible. So you need a lot of solar panels. Like you see some people out in like I don't know, Nevada, and they have like a lot, dozens of large solar panels.
That makes sense.
Like you see these like fields of like just solar panels going across like miles and miles.
And they follow the sun. They move. They follow the sun.
They're like the big ones. They're like they're not just the little ones that
fucking one ceiling or one side of your roof.
They're fucking huge.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go nuclear because you can have this tiny. When I say tiny reactor, I mean like the size of a coal plant. And when I say that, it's gonna generate like so much more energy. So there is always the danger, but thorium is far more stable than uranium and such. That sort of radiation, nuclear ship. No, I just think go nuclear. I think it's the clearest option and it's the best because I just disagree with these oil companies. And that's what I'm saying. The reason why we don't go nuclear is because of these oil companies.
Yeah.
I feel like oil's just overpriced now, really.
It's
it costs so much, and it costs so much, and you use it so quickly.
How did we get onto this topic, lads? Was this
about
about the government?
Yeah, I was talking about politics
Oh.
of the government.
Yeah.
Have the solar panels.
Yeah, so one more thing. Oh shit, what was I going to say? Yeah, it's because the government is in with the big oil companies, of course they're not going to be pro-nuclear.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. So, I mean, I think it's wrong that they're like that, and I wish that they would go nuclear. But they're always fear-mongering people. They want people to be afraid of nuclear. They want people to be scared so that they can't progress.
Is nuclear power open to the public?
Nope.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, we're not allowed to make our own plans.
We're not allowed.
I do kind of understand that because if we had thorium, or if we had uranium,
it could get very dangerous.
Or not. Well, I don't think we can actually make a nuke from uranium. That's a hydrogen bomb. But you know what I mean? Like it's you could make some sort of weapon out of it.
Somebody would make a weapon out of it.
Yeah.
Like if we make weapons out of nuts and bolts in a pot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
like
pretty much. You can really just make you can really just make weapon out of anything at this point.
Yeah, but whatever. I think we should move on from this because this is becoming a very long topic.
Anton won't appreciate this topic.
I mean,
yeah. Why is he pro oil?
No, he just doesn't care about it.
Yeah, well that's his problem. He better care.
Big up Anto. What a guy.
Yeah, stay loyal, Anto. Stay
loyal.
Stay golden. So should we talk? We had a couple of topics here. We had music and the lotto. Which one should we go for?
And Rocket League.
Yeah, but which one first? Come on.
I mean, I guess.
Talk about our music, sure, I guess.
Yeah, we can talk
Okay,
about
this
music.
might bring us up to the hour mark now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we go
I
like
guess,
a couple of minutes.
I guess we
over,
could. I guess we could do the Lotto and Rocket League next episode.
Yeah,
we can.
if you want.
Yeah, because if we
I
have
don't
too many topics,
I don't really think we have enough time to cover all of them.
And
yeah, no, we don't.
I promise, not all these topics. We won't be set out like this every single podcast. It's just we have it here now, and it's easy to follow down the list.
Yeah.
So.
These are we're still getting used to the podcast. You know, with this
By the way, just saying.
And people in my house being so loud.
Wait. If you have any ideas for topics, join our Discord. The link will be down in the description. And write in the topics if you have any ideas what we could talk about next episode.
It is a new channel, or a new server, so.
As I said,
and if you want anything added,
I'll be putting it in the description. This episode, so just click that. If you don't have a Discord installed, just install it.
I don't think anyone's gonna join yet, but it's good for the future. So.
Yeah, it'll always be in the.
I mean, people can join,
anyway,
join just to be in the Discord, just to support us. I mean,
be our friends.
And you never know, maybe even if we do get people in it, we might be lurking around the voice channels if you want to talk.
Yeah, maybe we could choose you out. Maybe just pick someone out random, just have a episode with them.
Yeah, we'll see about that
point,
in the future.
maybe
sometime. In the future.
If
it grows out.
Guest appearance, randomer number 5.
Anyway, music.
Yeah, music. Yes.
I like music.
Yeah, everyone likes music, I think.
I don't.
I hope.
Okay, so what I must say is me, Luke, and David have completely different
completely different
genres of music, styles.
I'm very
we're
into
like
music, so.
complete
like
different.
The music I like. I definitely know David doesn't like that.
Yeah. I don't think
Look
I do.
at this graph.
No, not even Nickelback, man. I do like Nickelback, but I'm not talking about them.
Slipknot and everything.
Yeah, Slipknot is mad these days.
Slipknot, I don't think I would be able to listen to. Like,
you didn't give him a chance, man.
Me.
I'll give you a song after this podcast, and you gotta listen to the whole thing.
I heard you play me one of their songs. I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able to go through at least either one of their songs.
That's why I played that song for you. That was a screamer song. I'll give you their normal.
I wouldn't be able.
No, they have different shit like they. I mean I don't personally listen to them, but I think some of their songs are good. You know, like it's not really.
It's just
I can like some songs that I won't choose to listen to. You know.
Yeah.
I'm more like like a rap kind of.
Yeah.
You're more of an R. Kelly.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. I can hear some really good songs that I just won't put in my playlist.
Hip hop, rap, EDM, stuff like that.
What do you think about Eminem? Because Luke, I know you have mixed feelings about him.
Like in general, or.
Eminem as a rapper.
Oh, but I mean he's insane. As a rapper.
See, Luke disagrees. I like Eminem. His starting off shit was good.
To be honest, I probably rather his
starting off shit was great.
I probably rather his Slim Shady songs.
Yeah, they were great.
More than the recent songs.
What was it called? Revival? Was that one of his?
That's the shittest one.
Yeah. That was worse. That was his worst.
That's the shittest album ever made.
But the album that he made now, the latest one, I can't remember what it's called.
I actually haven't listened to that one, so I can't.
I've listened to a couple songs on it.
One of my favorite songs from it, it's Godzilla. I don't know.
I knew you were going to say Godzilla.
It's probably everyone's.
No,
see, I haven't listened
Darkness.
to it, but people keep talking about how he raps so fast in it. That means absolutely nothing to me.
No, it's just a statement. Like that's it is a good song.
I haven't listened to it, so I wouldn't know. I can't pass comment on that.
It was
people are just riding a stick.
The album is Music to be Murdered By.
Yes, that's it.
That's a bit edgy, isn't it?
Hey, he's fucking almost 50 years old.
He was like that though. He was like that before, yeah.
No, okay, like. I'd give Godzilla's a good song. I don't even care for the fast part at the end. Like it's
not. It's like
Darkness is a good song.
That's kind of like he had to put some like fast paced
he had
lyrics.
To be special, didn't he?
just to like prove that it's Eminem, like
No, but the chorus is really good. That's with Juice WRLD.
I like Juice WRLD's.
It's very catchy.
He's dead.
I like Juice WRLD's part as well.
I'll have to listen to it another time.
Yeah.
Like, because people.
Maybe you can review it in the next one. You can give us.
That's a good idea.
Maybe.
But no, like let's say I liked his things before. You know, my favorite one is definitely Stan. I'm sure that's everyone
Good, yeah.
in their top few. You know.
It's in there. It's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I always say like somewhere around 2007 I stopped liking him. I did.
What was that?
2007.
7.
I mean, no, I don't mean like then is when I stopped liking him because I was 7 then.
Yeah.
But you know, I now when I'm looking back,
just his songs from after that year just weren't
exactly,
great enough.
Exactly.
What about when did he make?
Do you not like Rap God then? Do you not like Rap God then?
No, there are exceptions. I do like Rap God, but again, it's one of those songs that I think is decent, but I wouldn't put it in my Spotify.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to like listen over and over.
No, it's like there's certain. Like, it's a decent song.
It's a song you have to like when it comes on, you'll jam to it, but you never like you know.
That's
exactly this album. The album where he collabed in like all, I think it was all of the songs actually. There was a collaboration.
Was it the last year's one?
Yeah.
I only listened to a little bit of that, and I actually didn't like it. So.
Honestly,
I didn't like it. There's one or two songs I like.
The last year's one wasn't that great either. It was alright, but wasn't anything special.
Which one?
He's fallen off.
No, I'm on about the whole album. I'm on about the whole album from last year.
Yeah, and I feel like he obviously it's a good as a business standpoint to collab with loads of people. Gives you more like.
Yeah, but he's trying too hard to be relevant.
Oh, it's kamikaze.
No, like
it's not even last year. It was 2018.
It's 2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I talked about this before. Amy's sister and her boyfriend, it's mostly her boyfriend, likes Eminem still.
Yeah.
And when I said that I didn't like him and I think he's fallen off, he's not very good anymore, they kind of were like, again, that's not against this isn't anything against them. I'm just talking. It's a point that they made that I'm just thinking about. That they were like, what did they say? That he's self-aware about it. But I think him being self-aware means absolutely nothing. If you acknowledge that you're shit and you still make shit content, that doesn't make you any less shit. It just means that you're still trying to make money. So there's nothing wrong with making money.
I can't diss somebody for making money.
Yeah, but it's the fact that he's trying so hard. He's trying too hard.
Yeah.
He's trying too hard to be relevant. It's like with certain other bands that I listen to, like the Antwoord. Their new shit is actually horrible. Like, it's just not good. They're trying so hard to be edgy because of all those allegations that came out. You probably didn't hear about that. I'm not gonna
You told me about them.
Yeah, so, no, there was loads of these allegations. So now they're just like, oh, you can't put me in jail, I'll just get out. Yeah, fuck off.
No, you can't.
Nobody cares. Yeah, no, you're a scrawny white boy in South Africa. Shut the fuck up.
He's gonna fit your bars, man.
Yeah, no, I do like their older stuff. I thought that they were always good, but now they're just too edgy. Some of their shit.
I guess that's what fame does to you at this point.
Yeah, because they became too famous.
Their ego just gets so high, it just becomes ridiculously stupid.
This is off topic to music, but the fame thing it's relevant by. But Conor McGregor, so good in his prime. No, he got so much money. Yeah. He went off the rails. Now he's back. Yeah. He's back now. He's
and his latest fight is just ridiculous.
What do you mean ridiculous now?
No, the fight, the way that he won within 40 seconds.
No, but okay.
Bet him with his shoulder.
It annoys me though. The way.
Yeah.
I just it annoys me the way people, discredit the other fighter because it was 40 seconds.
Yeah, but you can't help getting kicked the shit out.
Everyone's like, oh, you're shit. You got dropped within 40 seconds.
But nobody's done that shoulder thing before. Like that.
Yeah, you're not expecting someone to beat you up with their shoulder.
You don't understand. Donald Cerrone is so good in his own way. Like, he has the most wins in UFC history. He has the most knockouts in UFC history.
He was just unlucky.
He has the most leg kick knockouts.
He can't always win.
No, but he has losses as well. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Nobody can always win. You can't have 100% win ratio. You cannot. It's just not possible.
Unless you fight one.
Unless you're fucking Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
That's different.
Eventually, if you keep fighting, eventually you will lose. Like, there's just no doubt about it.
No, he can retire now and he's done. 51 wins.
If he was to keep going.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Of course. If you win
obviously
once,
there's always somebody.
If you win the first time and you never fight or play or whatever the hell, never play again. And you have 100% win ratio, but then you only fucking fight one time. Like, that's not an achievement either.
I just want to say one more thing on the UFC, but people discredit Donald Cerrone because they don't know who he is, and he got bet so quick. Same with Jose Aldo.
I didn't know him either.
Yeah, you didn't know, but that's because you didn't watch him. But you can't discredit him for his performance.
Yeah.
Because anybody would have gotten knocked out by that.
Like if I was to go into a UFC fight and I got a lucky shot in and I knocked out Conor McGregor, let's say, that doesn't mean I'm better than Conor McGregor and that he's shit.
Yeah.
That means that I gave him a good punch and I was lucky.
Yeah.
You know, like
you probably won't knock him out.
Everyone,
but let's just pretend. So.
Yeah. Maybe Amanda Nunes. No, you won't even fucking knock out Amanda Nunes either. Never mind.
I'll beat you now, boy.
Amanda Nunes is a fucking animal, man.
Ronda Rousey, I'll beat the show.
Hey,
she was good in the prime.
We're getting off topic now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to music.
That's what we.
Here's a good thing. Do you know Conor McGregor's walkout intro music?
Oh my god.
Foggy Jew. Foggy Jew. Such a good song.
Sing it for me.
No. It's a good song though. It's a good song.
I did want to bring up. We were talking a little bit about the Grammys last. I don't know too much about it. I just brought it up because it's music and I'm into music. But Billie Eilish won.
Yes.
3, I think, and I think Lizzo did, and we talked a bit about Lizzo. But yeah, I wanted to bring up Billie Eilish because I have nothing against the girl. I don't like her music, right? But
fair play to her for getting so big in these couple years. Like she.
But that's the thing, though. I think it's a bit shit because Drake was fucking texting her. All these rappers are hanging out with her. I think she's being taken advantage of.
Wait, talking about Drake. Talking about Drake.
He's a pedo.
There was a rumor. There was a rumor he.
Yes, he fucking is. Stop fucking lying. He's a pedo.
Yeah, that's
Talking to Millie Bobby Brown. Don't defend him.
Yeah, that was mad. That was mad.
No, he's talking to 14.
He was joining in her DMs, and she's like 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something on that?
Yeah,
I don't know about the Millie bitch Brown. Don't know about her.
Millie Bobby Brown.
But they were saying about Billie Eilish and him were texting or something. He texted her.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish put out a statement on that. And
no, that's irrelevant. People who are being groomed, if you're successfully groomed, that's exactly what you're going to say. So that's not even relevant. That's not relevant.
At least let me say it.
No. Okay, say it, but I already know what you're going to say. So.
I know it. I know you know. Now you got me all flustered. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh, you scared? Are you scared?
Yeah, just say what she said that two artists can't, or what is it? An artist and a fan can't. What was it? What she said? An artist couldn't.
Yeah, I know you.
What am I trying to say?
Communicate and enjoy the work of another person.
Yes,
I know
they can't enjoy another person's work.
I don't believe that's completely bullshit because they said the same about him texting Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown was 14 or 15.
She's 40,
and he was up in her DMs talking about her relationships, giving her relationship advice. It's unbelievable. He should be in fucking
as
jail.
a guardian, like he's just been looking out.
No,
for
but
what a great man.
He even met her IRL at some point, started like hugging her and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know.
No, hugging.
I seen her.
No, shut up, Andrew. You fucking pedo.
Where does come out then?
Let's just continue what I was going to say about Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
She was basically forced into this limelight. I don't really like her mannerisms. I think she's a bit edgy. But I don't know if I can really blame her for that because she was thrust into this at a very young age, right? So she made that song when she was 14. What was it? Ocean Eyes or some shit. And
Did she? I don't know.
And it's her family. Her family are rich and famous. So her brother he's a successful producer. I think he's like running the fucking ropes. I think that he's like thrust her into this shit. Yeah, literally. Have you ever seen his girlfriend? Look up his girlfriend and tell me she is not identical to Billy.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
O'Connell.
He's attracted to Billy?
Okay, so I'm going to go through it now. So Andrew's computer crashed because he's a retard. And
it
It took me about 2 hours to fucking restart it.
Yeah, it did actually. But no, we were talking about Billie Eilish, and we were talking. I think her brother's a fucking predator, but no, if you ever see, his name is Phineas O'Connell. If you look him up and look up his girlfriend, she's basically fucking
I'll put it up in the
yeah. Do it.
No,
put up these fucking exact pictures.
Put a comparison
I'll save you
of them two,
couple seconds. Yeah. I'll just
no,
there's pictures on the Google comparison of them.
No,
too.
she's bloody identical. I think he's fucking taking advantage of her. I don't care too much for her music. I think she basically just mumbles into the mic. I think
do you actually like her music? Do any of you actually like her music?
No, it actually annoys me.
No.
I don't like it. It's
just her style, okay? And
it's just like it's just like she's dead. When the speak to the mic. No, literally, she literally sounds
dead. They call it like unique or whatever. I don't really care for it because I think it's too edgy and it's trying too hard.
There is a niche
there. I don't really
though.
blame her for that.
Yeah,
there is. It's the 13-year-old girls who thinks that they're special. So,
and pedophiles.
Of course, pedophiles. That's like Drake. But no, basically, the music that she makes, I think there is a niche, but it's not for me. Like it's you know, she makes these songs. People say, "Oh, she writes her own songs." I don't care. I write songs. That doesn't make me a fucking genius.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a song. I'm shitted.
Yeah, anyone can write a song. But no, the I don't know. Like, what was it in that song? Bad Guy. She says, "What is deep about might seduce your dad's type?" You know, and then I'm the bad guy. Duh. But no, there's nothing deep about that.
I fucking hate that song.
And she only did the did the vocals. Her brother is the producer. So the people are treating her like she's a bloody genius when it comes to music. Again, this is unrelated to her being, I think she's being victimized by, like, you know, the people around her.
Mm-hmm.
This is related just about her music. Then she, like, I don't care if somebody likes Billie Eilish. You can do that all you want. I just think get over my opinion, like, because whenever I bring it up in front of people who like Billie Eilish, they shit themselves. But you know, there's, then she makes that song, Wish You Were Gay. And it's basically, like, people are going to be, oh, this isn't what it's about. But it's basically, I think, maybe I mentioned in the last video, I don't think I did though. She makes this song and it's about, she's into some lad, she's not into him. So she wishes he was gay so that there would be a real reason why he didn't like her, if that makes sense. You know, she just wants an ego boost. Instead of her being like, oh, he doesn't like me because he's ugly, or she's ugly, or some shit like that. And rather, oh, he doesn't like me because he can't help it, he's gay. So it's not that I'm unlikable, it's that he's gay. That's what the song is. I don't care what anybody fucking says, that's what the song is.
Just to make her feel better about it.
Yes, that's exactly it. This is not deep.
Sad.
It's very vapid. It's worthless. It's fucking annoying. And people put her up on this pedestal. Oh, she's only 18. So that means that she's a genius. No, I'm fucking 20. I'm 2 years older than her. I don't care how old she is. It makes no difference to me.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's my opinion with everything. Like, I don't care if a girl's 13 or 14. I mean, I'll go out with her. Give her a chance.
Okay.
Okay.
But no, anyway, that's what I had to say on it. If anybody else wants to say anything.
I have nothing else to say on that.
I mean, yeah, I think we just talked about fucking music for a good couple, what was it, 20 minutes now? So we could
actually it was an hour because
because you fucking restarted for about 2 years.
Technical difficulties are a thing. If anyone wants to donate a motherboard to me, feel free.
Fucking please, it's fucking please.
I'll donate your motherboards in a minute.
Alright, you're fucked up.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Okay, so David, close us out then.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, click the notifications bell for upcoming episodes, and yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. We don't know when that's gonna be, probably somewhere next coming weeks, and I'll see you all later.
Bye bye everybody.
Peace.